Sri Lanka has a new president, Anura Dissanayake, who will now be guiding the country out of its economic woes amidst a cleanup job. Adding to the island's political churn, the country's parliament now stands dissolved with a new prime minister appointed. Our top story this week takes a look at Anura Dissanayake's credentials and the challenges that lie ahead.
The new man at the helm in Sri Lanka, Anura Dissanayake, who heads the pro-Marxist National People's Power Coalition, won the presidential election in a runoff. Victory eventually came by 1.27 million more votes than his nearest rival Sachit Premadasa. Reviving the economy to cleaning up politics, that's what's expected of him ahead.
අපේ දේශපාලනයේ මේට වඩා පිරිසිදු වී යුතු ජනතාව විශාල ලෙස අපේක්ෂා කරන යහපත් දේශපාලන සංස්කෘතික අවශ්‍යතාවය තිබෙනවා. ඉතින් අප ඒ වෙනුවෙන් කැප වෙන සූදානම්. අපේ රටේ දේශපාලකයා දේශපාලන පිළිබඳව පොදු පරිවේශයෙන් තිබෙන්නේ අයහපත් අදහසක් සිටි.
AKD, as he's also called, had presented himself as the candidate of change for sections of the Sri Lankan population under severe austerity measures linked to a $2.9 billion International Monetary Fund bailout. Not just administrative changes, there are massive expectations of corrections that he must live up to.
We'll see a lot of old players will be taken off from the parliament and well-educated and more youngsters coming into the parliament. It's a very good opportunity for Sri Lanka go for a proper change.
Dissanayake belongs to a small farmer household with roots in Sri Lanka's rural plight. His political journey started with the student wing of the Janata Vimukti Peramuna or JVP party in 1995. He managed to secure a seat in 2000 and served as Minister of Agriculture in the government of President Chandrika Bandaranaike between 2004 and 2005. He was named JVP leader in 2014, and the momentum prompted him to run for president in 2019 against Gotabaya Rajapaksa, which he lost. 2022 marked a turning point of sorts, a year Sri Lanka did not see coming. A protest that started over rising prices and scarcity of medicines morphed into a nationwide people's struggle movement. It was a headless movement of diverse actors. AKD became the face of change and new acceptance. And that is what played out in the 2024 elections. Watchers say Dissanayake marks the voice of practicality.
The economic crisis and what led to the people's movement are key indicators that people wanted a change. And that message was very much articulated in 2022 in wanting to see a change in political culture which kind of saw high corruption and nepotism. And that seems to have been captured in the messages and the manifestos that we saw in the NPP and the Anura Dissanayake campaign slogans. So really it's kind of tapping into what people were feeling in 2022 and really capturing the people's imagination that change is possible with this new formation that is the NPP.
Dissanayake stepping in is only the beginning. Sweeping political changes are in the offing for Sri Lanka. Parliament stands dissolved and the country goes to snap parliamentary elections on the 14th of November. All eyes on whether Dissanayake's NPP alliance can increase its tally from the present 3 for a larger say in the lower house. There's also a new Prime Minister in place. Harini Amarasuriya is Sri Lanka's 3rd woman Prime Minister. Everything suggests that for now, the focus will be political consolidation within Sri Lanka, amid big challenges ahead for the country and its standing in the region.